Oh, hi, you guys.
Oh, hello again.
Are we 2 for 2 or what?
I
Woo!
would like to quickly point out before Sharon does the rundown of the show, I look like I belong at an F1 track. Adam looks like he's going out for dinner at a fancy restaurant.
That's
And
what Toronto did to him.
yeah, and Sharon is Sophia Petrillo reincarnated.
Yeah, it suddenly got like really cold in my office. Like really cold.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
complaints because it's been pretty hot where we are.
Mhm.
Like in little pockets of like heat warning hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no complaints because we get also the opposite pockets of don't leave your house because it's too cold.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with the balance of heat, the re-arrival of heat and summertime and our vibes. All very good.
What's on our show on this heat wave?
Well, funny you should ask, mostly because I should know right off the top of my head. But as you know, I am dealing with computer issues that I really love. So if you could talk amongst yourselves for a second, just kidding. While I make up a show. No, we're gonna do we're having fun as usual again. You realize that this is the 35th show in season 11, you guys?
Crazy.
It's a lot of show.
Mhm.
Yep.
Let me just combat the computer. Oh, really gonna work with me now? Thanks. We can't swear on this podcast, right?
We cannot because then it takes Kelly extra time to edit.
I'm just kidding.
Uh,
Oh, good times. All right. So what we're going to talk about today is
are you sure it's going to be
that.
today? Because it might be tomorrow, looking at the speed we're going at.
So yeah, let me think. What we're going to talk about when we get to it. No, actually, it's kind of fun and kind of not fun, but positive. I think the fun part will be taken by somebody else. The positive is that we're going to tell you why John Stamos was kind of mad at the Olsen twins. And then we'll go from twins to twain. And that Shania is what she's doing with what she calls her scraps. Huh? Yeah. We've got Kelly's trivia, of course, toe tap down memory lane. That'll be really fun to go to one of our favorite sections of our favorite decade. But there was some late breaking news that we got just before this show started. And that was with regard to a couple of our favorite Latinos. Hey, Kelly?
Yeah.
Not just a couple, because you can't forget Mr. 305.
Thrice of them.
Triple A. So Enrique, Ricky Martin. See, Enrique, you don't have to say his last name, but it is Iglesias. Ricky Martin and Pitbull. And what are they doing? They're bringing their superpowers together and they're touring North America.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How fun is that? Everybody's going to be shaking their bonbon and wanting to be their hero. Let me be your hero. And then we'll hear about Mr. 305. Pretty much his signature, right? He does.
I don't know
things.
why anybody would need to pay for tickets when Sharon is encompassing all three of them right now.
Yeah. I've got skills.
Yeah.
Okay. With 3 Z's at the end.
Yep.
So it's pretty cool that these guys have gotten together and decided that North America needs a little bit of Latino vibes. Makes sense. They are themselves icons of the genre of music that not just gets us moving, but it really celebrates their heritage, right?
I wonder how they flipped the coin to figure out who was gonna like headline, because in the press release we read it says that all three of them are headliners, as they should be. But I'm wondering, like, is somebody gonna go first? Are they gonna do what NKOTBSB did, where they kept switching and like back and forth off stage, and like which worked very well. Then they even came out and did some songs together. So I feel like that's what they'll probably do. Is like,
I remember I've seen Enrique and Jennifer Lopez together. Both headlining one tour, and what they would do is, so they each had their own set, but I know they did like 2 nights in Montreal, and one night they did like Enrique JLo, then the other they did JLo Enrique.
Oh, that's great.
That's kind of
cool.
That's really smart, because the 3 of them can't come out and just start singing at the same time. That would be confusing.
Enrique and Pitbull have a few songs together, do they?
Ooh. I think Mr. 305 could make his way into any one of the other 2 songs easily.
Okay, is it Mr. 305 or Mr. Worldwide though?
It's
Both.
both. He calls himself something different, I think, anytime it comes to him.
He could be Mr. Pitbull if he wants.
And you know what? Full disclosure, I did not know what his real name was.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea. Armando.
Yeah, I think I
Perez.
did that years ago and promptly forgot because he's Pitbull to me.
Well, because he's Pitbull, he's Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide. Yeah.
Somebody says, Dolly. Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Enrique and Pitbull had a song together. I Like It.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
They
It was
yeah.
Enrique
played
and
it on our
Pitbull. Yeah.
station.
Of course. It'll be nice to see Ricky Martin back doing his thing too, which is kind of cool. I like that they're calling it that they call them genre blending icons, because I think if you took a letter away from one word and added to another, it would be gender bending. But it's genre blending. Gender bending would be completely different show.
Yeah.
And it would be drag queens dressed as Ricky Martin, Enrique, and Pitbull.
You know what? I would go to that show.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so we can look forward to dates and stuff for when they come to our neck of the woods for the trilogy tour. 19 cities. It'll start mid-October. Actually, we probably do have all the exact dates. They can't just say they're gonna.
I know Montreal is
not
on the 20th of
20 yeah.
October.
And
Yeah.
17th in Toronto, 21st in Boston. New York fans of 90s Now can get to see the trilogy tour on October 26th and the 28th, because they'll be in New York and at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, where Kelly has been.
Yep. Beautiful.
They're doing Chicago and Detroit, Miami, of course. I'm surprised that they're not doing more dates into Miami, but there is a good week of shows between the 10th of November and then the 17th, which will be in Dallas. So it's probably not just for travel time. Maybe they're waiting to see how Miami show number 1 sells.
Right.
That's my guess.
Smart.
So it's going from mid-October until mid-December. So right before the holidays.
I know what that word is in Spanish.
Okay.
Holiday?
Diciembre.
Diciembre.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I learned because our lovely Mexicans are back working with us on the farm, and
Yes.
they've been teaching me more words. And so,
Very
you ready
good.
for this?
Yep.
So I'm gonna say the word, and then you guess what the word means. Okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A lo mejor.
Sounds risky.
Yeah.
I was going for aluminum, but it's probably something better than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is it?
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
A lo mejor.
A lo mejor.
Huh.
And you say it with your hand up in the air.
Very good. A lo mejor I will. A lo mejor I won't.
Yeah, because it came up in conversation because we were trying to figure out how much turf grass we had to cut. And so I was like, so I said, I think it's gonna be 11 or 12 pallets. And he goes, maybe, like this. And then I said, how do you say maybe in Spanish? And he goes, because I said I thought it might be potentialmente.
Good one.
It is not.
It
And
is
then he
not.
told me that it was a lo mejor. So
Well,
I practiced it.
as I'm Googling at the moment, it's telling me that a lo mejor is it's tending more to probably.
Oh,
than
I see.
maybe.
Okay.
Oh,
Good to
But
know.
you
a
know,
little more optimistic.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
That's your
Nice.
Spanish farm lesson for the day.
Gracias.
It's been a
Kelly.
while since the last lesson. I missed
Yeah.
those.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
And we're probably primed and ready to get into some trivia, right?
We are. Which I'm gonna
Do
do in
it.
Spanish.
We
How
should
advanced we are.
we should a lo mejor do it.
Oh, nice.
90s. Now, trivia.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
So we are under the hobbies, toys, and games. We'll start with the easy one first and then go to news and politics.
Okay.
So here's the question as written. The Wicked video game Snake first appeared on which brand of cell phone?
Adam.
Go, Adam.
Nokia.
Yes, sir.
I was totally gonna guess that too.
Good job.
Hey, whoop, whoop, whoop. Nice
I can
one.
picture it. I can just I can see it on the phone.
Yeah.
That was definitely back in the day. So
Nice.
now, news and politics question. What economic bubble grew from 1997 into the 2000s?
Can you give us a hint?
Adam,
Adam?
like the technology sector.
So I'll let Sharon see if she's okay with that because the specific answer. Do you have a guess, Sharon?
So if you're saying that, I'm gonna guess. Excuse me.
Silicon Valley.
Like IT.
Yeah, close. So they call it the .com bubble.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay, it might be a
that's
term
what
that I'm not
Adam
familiar
meant.
with.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing the .com. Well, maybe I did. I do remember hearing, Silicon Valley, and it seemed to encompass all of that. So
It's when everybody needed a website. You got to get a website. Get your website
yeah,
now.
yeah.
And everybody was taking other
AOL.com.
people's websites so that they could sell them back to them. What a
Yeah.
crazy time it was.
It was a crazy time. Remember Ask Jeeves? I love that website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Ask Jeeves.
That's pre-Google, right?
Yeah, pre-Google.
Pre-Googs, as we
Like
Cool kids say.
GIVE? Ask.
Jeeves.
Oh,
Jeeves is like a butler
Yeah,
/ concierge
yeah.
/ knower of many
I like that
things.
Jeeves would know all the answers.
Thank goodness.
I wonder what happens
Pre-Googs.
if you actually type in, Adam, can you type in askjeeves.com and
He politely tells you where to go.
yeah.
so askjeeves.com. Well, it brought me back to just ask.com.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I mean, he could have sent me to Chat GPT. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Could-
Yeah.
Could have done so much.
Yeah, so Ask Jeeves, now known as ask.com.
Okay. I think I
Jeeves
did know
is
that.
retired. Jeeves
was,
has put
Jeeves-
his tray down.
Yeah.
Jeeves.
Founded in 1996.
Nice.
There we are.
Cool. Well,
Back to
you
you,
know what?
Sharon.
Back to me, you guys. John Stamos, Uncle Jesse, mad at the girls. It's funny to refer to the girls, the twins, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, because I think right out of the gate you think they're 3, and they are not. They are grown women, right? They are very successful entrepreneurial women, and they were not interested in participating in Fuller House. And John Stamos was kind of mad about that. So he has shared some of the moments when he was kind of ticked about how the women, didn't want to do Fuller House, and that it seemed that it was a lot of hearsay and presumption about how they felt about their childhood. He was hearing things, and he didn't like it. And as usual, what fixed the situation was communicating. Like
Shocker.
picking up the phone, seeing people in real life. And once they got to talking with each other, they told him that they did enjoy their childhood. They loved doing the show, and that they really miss Bob Saget. And I mean, probably everybody does, because as it seems that he was the glue that held the family together after the show. So like well before any reboot, he was the guy that kept everybody in touch. So yeah, they miss him. Certainly, the Olsen sisters miss him, and I think John Stamos certainly misses him too. And I'm certain that he himself, Bob Saget, would be proud looking down to know that that they fixed their miscommuniques and got things done. Because now John Stamos is saying that I get why they didn't want to do it. I can respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Before he was just mad, silly fool.
He probably wrote a song about it.
Probably wrote a song about it. Probably wrote it for the Beach Boys.
Yeah,
it's called "Help Me, Rhonda." Sorry, it's not. Now here's the fun thing. Like we did in the tee up to this show, we go from the twins to the Twain. Shania Twain seems to be tapping into her humble beginnings, because she is repurposing old clothes. Not just anybody's old clothes. Like, she didn't go to Value Village or anything. It's her old clothes, stuff that she's worn on tour as far back as 10 years ago. And you know what, whether she has humble beginnings or not, I think it's just a smart way to repurpose the clothes. She's smart for doing it. I mean, you probably didn't get a lot of wear out of them. And this way you're not wasting stuff that, could have new life, which is really cool, because it seems to be really a source of joy for her, because she's naming the outfits that she's putting together. She's sharing her creations or her recreations on social media. So she's digging that.
I bet you a lot of those clothes are every shade of leopard print you can possibly get your hands on.
Like that pink leopard you saw in the jungle one time.
Yeah, exactly. That wasn't a leopard, it was Shania Twain.
Yeah.
Shania Twain was on vacation.
I went to the jungle and I saw Shania Twain. Never saw a real leopard, but saw Shania Twain. Oh, Shania.
Yeah, she's very good at rocking the leopard print. And I saw her with your nephew a few years back when she came to the Bell Center here in Montreal. And she was rocking her leopard print. And I was happy as a clam to see her doing it because she totally was pulling it off. Looked amazing, sounded great. She's awesome. A very good Canadian artist that we're very proud of on the world stage.
Yeah, really, honestly. And she's gone through a bit of a struggle in recent years. And she went through the whole retirement thing, which I have to say kind of annoyed me because you weren't retiring because you're totally back.
Yeah.
But I've always had an issue with people retiring because I think that as humans, you're allowed to take a break if you want it. You shouldn't have to be convinced that you should retire. And then you sort of dig deeper into that. And as your record company is saying, you should retire. We can do a retirement tour and wrap it all up. And then if you decide to come back, you can do I'm back. I don't want to be retired anymore tour. And just trust that your fans will always love you, whatever you decide to do.
She's going to be in Montreal next week.
Is she?
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the concert date?
Yeah, it's June 18th.
Oh my God.
She's going to be at the Bell Center in Montreal.
Nice.
For some reason, I thought it was in September. Jeebers.
You would have missed it.
Nope, it's next week.
I'm still missing it. But anyways.
Well, cool. Well, I wonder what outfits she'll bring. And if she'll tell them this
every shade of leopard print.
This is leopard lassie that I have created for this occasion.
Yeah.
It's good for her.
Imagine if she has a seafoam green leopard print. That'd be level.
And she stands by the water and nobody can see her but her head. That's art right there. All right. So we should probably do a 90s rewind.
Let's do it.
You ready to go? Go back into time. We're going back to 1997 because I love the mix of Notorious B.I.G. and Hypnotize. That could be on the same chart as Jewel, You Were Meant for Me. Imagine that double bill. It's under the Not Happening tour. In answer to the question, where have all the cowboys gone? I'm not even sure Paula Cole ever found out. So we were singing that song quite a bit in 1997. Further down the line and up the charts, you guys, we can go to U2, who back in 1997 for the pop album were Staring at the Sun. And Sheryl Crow was not even thinking that entry into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame could have been a thing. She just knew that every day is a winding road. Every day. And, since we've already dropped one Canadian name, why not one more? When Celine Dion takes on a 70s classic and makes it like, this song sounds like it never happened before she did it. It was All By Myself.
That was a cover?
Yeah. Eric Carmen did that song what was it, 76 or 8 or something?
I had no idea. I thought that was an original. Well,
yeah, she did it amazingly because it's like she grabs you by the neck and goes, "We're going here," and you go
it's
with
such
her.
it's such a signature song for her.
Yeah, huge. And good vibes being sent to Celine Dion because she too is going through some stuff and having to cancel dates and stuff like that certainly is no fun for fans. Fans know that, but it's zero fun for the artist because of how much they put into the show and making it such a great experience for fans. It's separate from all of that logistical nightmare, and certainly she undoubtedly feels like she's letting someone down along the way. So positive vibes towards Celine Dion.
Yeah, I think she needs it. Yeah,
she needs it. So let's stay positive, you guys. And that's your 90s rewind, by the way.
Thanks, Sharon. And you have a message for our fans?
Our message is this. We talked about me going to Italy last show, and so while we were able to put this together with the magic of timing and a flight schedule that my wife was very good at putting together, we will be away. But we will be back. Don't miss us too much. We will be coming back.
Mhm.
I will have this room warmer, and I won't need a blanket so that I look like a senior citizen woman.
And there will be 1.5 of you because of, all the pasta you're going to eat. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You're not wrong.
I'm kidding.
You're not. If my voice is deeper and I sound like a little heavier, it's because I will have eaten all the pasta and drank all the wine.
Please do, Sharon. Eat for all of us.
Will do. Totally. I'll report back. So thank you guys for understanding that we're taking a bit of a break, but we will be back. Do we want to give dates or just trust that trust the process, you guys?
1 week off and back at it.
Yeah. Okay. 1 week and we're back. You won't even have time to miss us.
So this is our short retirement episode.
Yeah. Sorry, we're going into retirement. We'll be back. That's how you get the big bucks. Labor of love. Anyways, thank you for finding us wherever it is that you do. Maybe take a look at where you found us so that after a week, you don't forget. We appreciate that you listen to 90s Now. Still happening.